AntConc is a freeware corpus analysis toolkit for concordancing and text analysis. It has been designed by Lawrence Anthony specifically for use in the classroom. AntConc is extremely useful for teaching vocabulary and idioms and for investigating the most common collocations and semantic associations found in a specific corpus. First of all, download the version of AntConc you need from the Lawrence Anthony homepage. Here you find versions for Windows, Macintosh, Linux, and whatever you need. Once you open AntConc, you will find a blank space. On the left, you will have the corpus files, and on the right, the result area. Here you can see the different tabs for the different tools that AntConc offers. For example, you can view a file, create a word list, or find out how a word is used in a given context by using the concordance tool. Unless you have already one or more corpora you want to explore, download one from the internet. Remember that it needs to be saved in text format. For example, if you want to upload a file, you first click on File, then Open Files, and in this case I am going to use a Schengen Agreement file. Then you click on the file and it will upload on AntConc. The corpus is now ready to be searched. Now let's have a look in details at what we can do with the different features that AntConc offers. Let's imagine we want to generate a word list to see which words are more frequently used in the corpus. So I click on word list, then I will click on Start, and the results will be displayed in the middle here. We can see the number of words here and the number of tokens, which means the total number of words in a text or corpus, regardless of how often they are repeated. So we can see that the most frequent word, as we could expect, is the, followed by other prepositions. And if you decide to compare these results with a parallel corpus in another language, for example, you and your students can draw interesting conclusions. Or if you scroll down, you will also see which lexical words are the most frequent. For example, border, member, article, and states. The keyword tool instead lets you find words that are unusually frequent in your corpus in comparison to a reference corpus. It works exactly like the word list tool, but this time you will have to download and select a reference corpus first. Another very useful tool is the concordance one. Thanks to this function, you can search for a word or a phrase you're interested in your corpus. For example, if we search for the word border and then press Start, it will show you all the occurrences of this word in your corpus in the middle of the screen, highlighted in purple. If you decide to add more context, you can adjust it by clicking on the search window size, for example, increasing it to 100 and pressing Start, which roughly means the number of characters both on the left and on the right of the searched word. As I mentioned before, this tool allows you to spot patterns. For example, at the top of the page, we can see that border controller persons occurs twice, crossing point occurs 3 times, border guards occurs another 2 times. But as you can see, if you scroll down, crossing points occurs again and guard occurs again. And the reason for this is that now the occurrences of the word we search for are in order of appearance in the corpus. So if we actually want to see some patterns, we need to sort the results by the words to the left or by the words to the right. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to do it and how to use some advanced features of the concordance tool in your CLE lessons.